just want to recap it in that it's the African American artists due to segregation
Yes.
that were not able to actually exhibit in the museums and the galleries. And you brought up a very interesting point, Leanne, about they didn't paint the orange groves.
No, there's very few orange groves scenes. In fact, one of the artists that I collect, he actually worked in the orange groves, and they're very desirable now. But they tend to just paint. They painted in mass. Over 200,000, they believe, were painted by these 26 artists. They painted in mass just because they had to sell at a lower value, so they needed to crank them out in order to get $20-$25 a painting. And because Backus, who was their mentor, he was making like $300 a painting, but it's because he was white and he was established. And so these gentlemen just saw his work, mentored with him, and said, I can do that, but it's going to be harder for me to bring that kind of money. And so they just mass produced for doctors' offices and everything like
Quantity instead of quality.
that. Right. They were the original Hobby Lobby.
But they could paint very well if they painted slow. I've seen some of Alfred Hare's that were painted with Backus. I had some. They were absolutely beautiful.